Welcome to the IMRAN Academy. I am discussing with you General Mathematics of 10th class Punjab Textbook Board Lahore. And the chapter that we are discussing is chapter number 5. Let's start. Chapter number 5 is about quadratic equations, factorization. The question that we should start with is question number 6. Factorization by midterm breakage. We will multiply the first term and the last term and make the factors such that the addition of those factors produces the middle term and the multiplication of course produces the product of these two terms. 8 2s are 16. 8 2s are 16x square. So 16x square, the factor of 16 is 16, 1s are 16. So I can just take 16x and 1x. I can take 2x as a common factor from these two terms, and I can take minus 1 as a common factor from these two terms. So this is the solution set to the problem. Next question is question number 7. The factors of 12. X square. The factor of 12x square, that is the factor of 12 is 12 1s are 12, 2 6s are 12, 3 4s are 12. We should take this pair as factors. When 4 is multiplied by minus 3, we get minus 12. That is the requirement. And when 4 is subtracted from 3, we get 1 x. Here x is also present. So these are the factors: 4x minus 3x minus 12 equals to 0. So this is the answer to the problem. In the previous lecture, I had actually explained the whole phenomena in quite detail. So here I am just going through the questions. Question number 8. And the question is 3x square minus 8x minus 3 equals to 0. So 3 3s are 9. The factors of 9 are 9 1s are 9. So 9 and 1, 9x and 1x are the factors, taking whatever comes as a common from the first two terms. 3 and 9 can be divided in 3 by 3. So 3 is a common factor from these two terms, and x square and x, the smallest power, can be taken as a common factor. Here x is raised to power 2 and here x is raised to power 1. So the smallest power is x raised to power 1, so it will be taken as a common factor. So here I get x minus 3 3s are 9, so 3 3s are 9. Here nothing is common, so 1 can be taken as a common factor. So solution set is minus 1 by 3 and 3. Answer. Next. Question number 9. Two 2s are 4, 4 1s are 4. So 4 1s are 4. 2x can be taken as a common factor from the first two terms, and here nothing is common, so 1 can be taken as a common factor. So the solution set of the question is this. Let's move to the next question. Question number 10. So we are doing factorization by midterm breakage. That's what we are doing. So 8 5s are 40. 10 4s are 40. So 10 and 4 are 40. So we can create factors here. 8 5s are 40. So 40, the factors of 40 can be made like this. 41s are 40. 2 20s are 40. 4 10s are 40. If 4 from 10 I get 6. That is what is the requirement here, as the middle term is 6. So I'll just put a negative sign here and a positive sign here, and when I subtract these two numbers I get -6, and when I multiply these two numbers I get -40. -8 and 5. When -8 is multiplied by 5 I get -40. Of course x square is also there, so x square can be written as 1x with this one and 1x with this one, so it becomes -10x and plus 4x. So these are the factors that I have written here. So from these two terms I can take 5x as a common factor. 5 2s are 10, and from these two terms I can take 4 as a common factor. So the solution set is -4 by 5 and 2. Let's move to the next question. So we want to just find the factors of this. It is already factored, so either 2x plus 3 is equal to 0 or x minus 2 is equal to 0. From here so this is the answer. Solution set is 3 by 2 and 2. Question number 12. 2x plus 1 and 5x minus 4 is equal to 0. So either 2x plus 1 is equal to 0 or 5x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x is equal to -1 by 2 and x is equal to 4 over 5. Taking this the other side sign changes from plus to sign negative sign, from positive to negative sign, and 2 is divided. Again here minus 4 goes to the other side and it becomes plus 4, and this 5 is multiplied here and it divides on the other side. So this is the answer to the problem. Let's move to the next question. Question number 13. Four x 3x minus 1 minus 2 is equal to 2x minus 1 5x plus 1. Multiply 4x by 3x. When I multiply 4x by 3x, I get 12x square. When I multiply 4x by 1, I get 4x. Similarly, when I multiply 2x by 5x, I get 10x square. And I multiply 2x by 1, I get 2x. Minus 1 multiplied by 5x is minus 5x. Minus 1 multiplied by plus 1 is minus 1. Ten x square minus 3x minus 1. Taking all the terms to the other side will change the signs of all the terms. Now 12x square minus 10x square, I get 2x square. Minus 4x plus 3x is minus 1x, and minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So 2 ones are 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 and 1. When multiply these two terms, we get minus 2. So the factors of minus 2 is 2x plus 1x. 2 ones are 2. These are the factors, already naturally created factors. So 2x can be taken as common factor from these two terms, and nothing is common from here, so 1 can be taken as a common factor. If you have any question, you can always ask in the comment. The question is over. Now we move to the next question. The next question is question number 14. X square minus 10x minus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. From here, actually, the method is that we will try to solve these problems by completing square. We shall solve by completing square method. Completing square method. So x square minus 10x is equal to 3. Now, in this method, there are two ways to solve problems by completing square method. One is the coefficient of x square should be 1. X square, the term x square should have 1 here or nothing here, means 1. Any other coefficient, if there is any other coefficient like 2, 3, 4, any number here, we will divide by that number throughout. So luckily we have x square here, nothing else, just the x square, and the coefficient is 1. You remember that 1 is not written in mathematics as coefficient, but it is understood that this is 1x square. So the next thing is the coefficient of x, we just take half of that and add of that. For example, we have 10 here, so I can just add adding 10 by 2 square on both sides, that is 5 square on both sides. So there it is, the square of 5 and the square of 5. Here take the first term from here, that is x, take the sign from here and take the second term from here and place the parenthesis and write square, the whole square. Taking square root, on both sides. Let's take the square root on both sides. Is we can just make the factors of these. So this pair, when you can write it as 2 square into 7, so this is the answer. Solution set is just like this: 5 plus minus 2 square root 7. One more question and then we'll just end our lecture after this question. Again, taking the coefficient, the constant term on the other side. Here the coefficient of x square is 1, so I can just add the half of this, adding 6 by 2 square on both sides. That is 3. So the square of 3 is added on both sides. It becomes x minus 3 whole square. 3 plus 9 is 12. Again, taking the square root on both sides. Like this, like this. So again 12 can be written as So the solution set is this. That's it. So we have completed 15 questions, 5 in the first lecture and 10 in this lecture. Thanks for watching. Inshallah, in the next lecture, we'll complete the next 10 questions and we'll end the exercise with that. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe the Imran Academy for more lectures in the future. If you are a new viewer, become a part of our family, because in this channel all the courses are free. Thanks for watching. Till the next lecture, it's goodbye.